Have you ever felt stuck in a pattern of behavior that you can't seem to break free from? Have you ever felt so overwhelmed by emotions that you can't seem to make the right choices? If so, you are not alone. In this video, we will explore how our emotions and intentions affect our capacity to create change. We will look at how our unhelpful patterns of behavior can be broken, how meaningful choices and emotional connections can lead to positive change, and how stress can impact our ability to create synchronicities and serendipities. We will also explore the power of gratitude, stress management, and positive visualizations for long-term change. Let us get started. Breaking bad habits, understanding and overcoming unhelpful patterns. Habits can be incredibly helpful or incredibly destructive, but in order to break them and achieve change, it is important to understand how habitual thinking works. Our thoughts have an impact on our behavior and experiences, which in turn create certain emotions. These emotions then drive those same thoughts again and create a cycle of habit. To break these harmful habits, we need conscious awareness, as the hardest part of any process of change is not continuing with the same choices as before. Often habits are created due to feelings created from external stimuli. For example, drinking coffee for an energy boost. Therefore, understanding our own internal states helps us modify or break unhealthy cycles. Developing self-awareness aids us in recognizing when we are engaging in unhelpful patterns that can be adapted accordingly. It takes an incredible amount of focus and effort to make behavioral changes that reverberate positively throughout our life experience, but it is definitely worth it. If you want progress and growth towards personal goals, you must challenge yourself daily. Creating positive change through meaningful choices and emotional connections. Every single person has the potential to make great changes in their life and take action on meaningful decisions. However, many people find it difficult to take action due to a lack of knowledge or information. This is where studying the thousands of people who have healed themselves from serious health conditions comes in handy. These studies have shown that success begins with making a conscious decision, with firm intention combined with an elevated emotion such as inspiration or passion. Traumatic experiences are stored in our brains neurologically and chemically, so recalling these events can produce similar chemistry, hindering progress towards creating positive change. To help you create successful change, it's important to understand how these memories are stored and how you can work to overcome them. By choosing wisely and being emotionally connected to your goals, you can create powerful memories that will pave way for successful transformation. Harnessing the power of emotions for positive outcomes. There's a reason why positive emotions are so powerful. By conditioning the body to elevated emotions such as gratitude, love, and compassion, one can effectively erase any lingering negative emotion associated with pain or fear. This is because the heart's consistent rhythm produces a magnetic field up to 3 meters wide, carrying invaluable information. Brain coherence is key to sending out a powerful signal that will enable positive outcomes in life. Combining both brain and heart coherence creates an even more powerful Wi-Fi-like signal that allows for manifestation of desired experiences. By focusing on feeling these elevated emotions every day, you're building strong neurological pathways which promote well-being and personal growth. These feelings create an emotional taste of the future, providing greater clarity around decisions that need to be made and allowing us access to our long-term memory more easily. In short, by harnessing the power of emotions, we can achieve positive outcomes in our lives. The impact of stress on synchronicities and serendipities. When we start to believe that we are the creators of our own destiny, rather than victims of it, synchronicities, serendipities, and coincidences start to show up in our lives. These happenings occur when we shift from one person or problem to another and lose our signal, Wi-Fi, on a metaphorical level. This interference creates a lightning storm inside us as we shift from one person or problem to another. As a result, our brain and body start firing off incoherently due to a lightning storm inside us as we shift from one person or problem to another, resulting in us losing our signal, Wi-Fi, on a metaphorical level. This lack of signal makes it difficult for responses and reactions which contribute heavily towards how we feel. Ergo, feeling serendipitous moments become all the more elusive under such circumstance. However, by focusing on resetting our mindset and connecting with nature, both externally, through meditation, and internally, through healthy eating, we can help reduce the amount of stress hormones in our body, which will then allow more coherent responses and reactions which contribute heavily towards how serendipitous moments feel. The benefits of mindful stress management. When we're stressed, it's not a healthy approach to remain in that state for an extended period of time. According to recent research, 70% of the time people are living in a state of stress. This is not only unhealthy, but it's also unproductive. When we're stressed, we may turn to arousal, anger, hatred, and frustration as a way to gain energy. However, this can be seen as an addiction that needs breaking from. When we're looking back on past experiences, with wisdom and understanding, we can break free from our emotions and see them from a greater level of consciousness. This allows us to make better decisions in the present moment and create more balanced lives moving forward. Combining clear intention with elevated emotion creates brain-heart coherence, meaning things start showing up in your life without needing to go out and get it. Research on gratitude shows that when something happens or has happened to you, practicing gratitude will help maximize its impact further down the line. So if you're feeling stressed out, don't wait. Start practicing mindfulness today. The power of gratitude. Strengthening the immune system by 50%. When something good happens to us, our body releases certain chemicals that help to strengthen our immune system. This is why it is so important to feel grateful for all the good things in life, not just the major events. By feeling gratitude every day, we can create an emotional signature that will help our body fight off sickness and disease. There are many ways to feel grateful, but 10 to 15 minutes is a good starting point. By focusing on 3 or 4 things from each category, emotional, physical, mental, we can begin to build a positive emotional signature. Once this has been achieved, it becomes difficult for negative thoughts or emotions to overpower the general positive state of mind. This is why it is so important to practice gratitude regularly. It has powerful benefits both mentally and physically. By feeling grateful every day, we create an internal army within ourselves for protection from the environment. We are also suggestible and will believe thoughts equal in value to our general emotional state, meaning if we feel fear, it is likely we will accept fearful thoughts as well. So how do you start practicing gratitude? It's simple, really. Just start by thinking about 3 or 4 things from each category that have happened recently that made you happy. Emotional, something you're proud of. Physical, or something beneficial that happened in your life. Mental. Once you've started thinking about these things on a regular basis, it'll be easier than ever to stay grateful throughout your entire day. Shifting emotions for lasting positive change. We all experience emotions at some point in our lives. However, oftentimes negative emotions like frustration and anger prevent us from achieving true change. For lasting positive change to take place, it requires a clear intention and an elevated emotion. Brain scans have confirmed that there is a formula for creating greater brain coherence and efficiency, which can positively affect how you work better in your daily activities. To move out of negative emotions like resentment or frustration into joy and freedom requires individuals to shift their energy in order to manifest the desired outcome they seek. It can often be difficult for people to feel grateful or joyful if the experience has not yet occurred, due to many living their lives waiting for something more than what they currently have or are experiencing at the moment. Fearful thoughts can emotionally resonate with someone, causing them to accept information without critically analyzing it first, resulting in limited behaviors being developed over time due to this programming taking place within their mindsets without knowing so, thus leading them down certain paths rather than choosing one that may be best suited for who they are now or want to become later on in life. Decision wisely constructed by themselves, instead of being influenced externally by external sources exerting control over how we think overall as well as operate day-to-day, functionally speaking, respectively, to accordingly enough afterwards adequately, all around, always, and altogether, automatically, ambitiously, alertly, annually. Breaking habits to create a positive future. Conditioning your body and emotions is a habit that many people struggle to break. We are taught from a young age to live by cause and effect, which is why it can be so difficult to change our thinking habits. Instead of dwelling on the problems of the past, we should focus on creating positive outcomes for ourselves in the future. When you start to feel whole and grateful, you will begin to attract wealth into your life. The moment you start thinking positively about your future, rather than constantly focusing on your problems from the past, things will start to change for the better. It's important to teach others about this powerful habit because it can have a dramatic impact on their lives. By breaking this habit, people can begin creating a positive future for themselves instead of living in fear of their past mistakes. Waking up each morning with a positive outlook is an essential step in creating success in any area of life. Finding liberation through visualizing a positive future. Emotions are powerful things. They can help us to connect with the past and form memories, which in turn can either positively or negatively affect our present and future. How we approach and respond to our emotions has a tremendous impact on the quality of our lives. Many people struggle to move forward in their lives because they remain anchored to the emotions of the past. This is particularly evident when it comes to negative emotion states, such as anxiety or depression. Neuroscience suggests that by focusing on thoughts and visions for the future often enough, it can literally change our brains so that it looks as though an event has already occurred. This is known as the illusions of reality. When we believe that a positive future is possible, we are able to break free from remaining anchored to negative emotion states. Strive towards believing in your vision for a better future, not simply what's familiar to you in the present moment or what you know about past experiences. By doing this, you will find liberation from negative emotion states and be on your way towards achieving your goals and aspirations. Learning to embrace new possibilities. The neuroscience behind positive change. There are many possibilities in our future, and it is possible to teach a person how to select a new possibility and emotionally embrace it before it manifests physically. The more one thinks about the desired future with joy, gratitude, and positive emotions, the more the body shifts accordingly. This is why positive change techniques are so powerful. They allow you to change your life and your destiny by changing your thoughts. Positive change techniques work by training your brain to select a new possibility in place of an old, pain-based memory. By doing this, you can change your life and your destiny by changing your thoughts. If you focus on past pain associated with memories branded in your brain, you will reverse the effects of positive change techniques. However, if you have passion for a future vision that can be remembered by paying attention to its accompanying feeling, instead of focusing on past pain associated with memories branded in our brains, then positive change will work successfully for you. So remember, think happy thoughts. So friends, it is clear that emotion and intention are powerful tools for creating positive change in our lives. By understanding the power of habit, making meaningful choices, and forming emotional connections, we can break free from unhelpful patterns and create lasting positive outcomes. Furthermore, by harnessing the power of emotions to create brain-heart coherence, we can maximize our chances for success with synchronicities and serendipities. Finally, mindful stress management and gratitude have tremendous benefits that can help to strengthen our immune system by up to 50%. I would like to thank everyone for watching this video till the end. May God bless you and your family.